this just might be one of the best investments I've ever done. The LHKNL headlamp has a 1500 milliamp built-in rechargeable battery, has a motion sensor, has a maximum brightness of 1200 lumens. It weighs only 1.87 ounces. The headlamp is waterproof, has 8 modes, and can be rotated 60 degrees. I know it's a weird title on this headlamp. I wish they would change it and come up with something else. The LHKNL, I think I got that right, 1200 lumen headlamp. I was in the market looking for a new headlamp. I like to have several, so when my family and I go hiking or camping, or my wife and I go backpacking, I don't mind lending them out. And also to the grandchildren, when they come over, they love having a headlamp on their head. So I wanted to look for something new, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money this time. I do have some black diamond headlamps, which they're some of the best headlamps out there. I got some Petzls, but I saw this and I wanted to try it. Guys, it blew me away. I was not expecting to like these headlamps as much as I do. When I purchased them, I'm saying headlamps because when I purchased them, they were 2 for $19.99. That means they're 10 bucks a piece. I was fine with that. I was really surprised at the price level because headlamp prices are really coming down. And it seems to me, after using these, the quality is really going up. Instead of me holding this like this and showing it to you, I'm going to flip it around and get the camera on it so I can show you what buttons do what. It does come with a lot of features. It is extremely light, as I said earlier. It's very comfortable. The band is very comfortable. All your buttons are up here on the top. They're easy. You can easily feel them in the dark. The tilt, the 60-degree tilt it gives you is more than enough. It's almost a 90-degree tilt, as you can see. Works very well. The headband is really adjustable. A couple of things I do like, whenever you have your motion detection on, because you do have that on this side of the headlamp, this light, you have a little LED light here that will light green to let you know that the motion detection is you're in that mode. You're in motion detection mode. When it's off, you're in regular mode. The other side has 4 blue LEDs, and that lets you know how charged the headlamp is. You know, 25, 50, 75, 100. The battery in these is a 1500 milliamp battery. I think I'm remembering that right. And it does last a long time. I'm honestly happy that we're getting into that era of rechargeable headlamps. I've had one headlamp that was sent to me way before I even had a channel, just because of my buying and purchasing record on several stores. One was Amazon, and they sent me hold on guys, plane's going by. And I'm back, okay. I let that plane go by. The ones I had sent to me before, and it was by two different companies. Guys, this was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I'm sure you guys are aware of that they were rechargeable, but in the back of the headband, they had this big bulking battery bank that you charged up. It made the headlamp whole system way counter heavy, and I never liked it. When I saw that these were chargeable ones, and I said, oh man, please be light. They are extremely light. These things you almost don't feel it on your head, or I don't. Maybe it's because my head's thick, I don't know. But they work very well. So let me take you around, point out what does what, and give you my final review of these, because I've been using them for, I think I bought these in June of 2023. And right now it's November of 2023. Here is the headlamp. Here is where your 4 blue LEDs will light up. And I want to show you that real quick, even though it's extremely bright out here. There, you can see all 4 LEDs are lit. This is fully charged. You have to long press to turn it off. If you turn on the motion detection, which is the left button, you have a green LED whenever your motion detection is in use. When it's off, you have to long press and the light goes off. Okay, here is your power button. Here is your motion detection button. I'm going to try to show this on an angle, but once you turn it on, you have high beam, a low beam, a wide spread, a low spread, and then a wide red spread. And then it goes into SOS mode. That's on the power side. I'm going to call that the power side. Long press to turn it off. On your motion side, once you click it on, it's going to be on the first setting, which is high beam. It also goes to high wide, which is a high spread light or a floodlight. It works really good. And then, of course, long press, turn it off. Now, once it's on, I'm going to put it on the wide so you guys can see how well it works. This is the motion detection, my hand, from roughly 12 inches out. And let me tell you something. That motion detection has been very, very sensitive at times. So if you're going to have that on, if you're at your campsite, I would wait till you got everything set up, because it's going to come on intermittently and drive you nuts. But again, long press it, turns it off, and your charging port is on the bottom. And it is what they call now, I think they're calling it micro, it's USB-A. I think it's USB-A, not USB-C, which most products are now. Has a nice little rubber flap, extremely light, easy to pivot, and the head strap has notches here if you need to take, you can actually take the headlamp off if you wanted to and change this band. Of course, the band functionality is like all other headbands. I'm going to have my tripod exactly 12 feet from my shed. I think that'd be a good distance to show the lighting capability of this headlamp. So let's begin. 12 feet away, I'm going to show you what the control shot would be. That's with my small overhead light, as you can see. The one I use when I'm recording videos. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like with the first setting, which is high beam. And you can see it's pretty powerful. This is the low beam. This is the high flood. This is the low flood. And then of course you have your red. And it also has a red flashing. Now after using this extensively for, how long is that now? July, August, September, October, November, 5 months. Everything about the battery I can say inside is true. It does hold its charge as long as they say it does, and it does last, and it does fast charge extremely well. I mean, it's one of those products, I don't know if it's battery technology, things are getting so much better with, so much better with a lithium ion and the way that rechargeables are nowadays. But this works very, very well as far as charging. I have a dedicated wall charger, which I plug a lot of my stuff in, including my phone whenever I need to charge it. And whenever I need to charge a product, I plug it in. Nothing fancy, but this charges very well. There's only a couple things I want to talk about. One, if they want to make this product perfect, which some of the name brand headlamps have, my Black Diamond has, and I love that thing, they should have it so when you turn the product off, whatever setting it is, the next time you turn it on, it's in that setting. Like if I have it in low beam, or low spread, or a low flood, whatever you want to call it, I call it like a floodlight. But if you have it in that, once you turn this on after turning it off, you have to cycle back through to that, which is like 4 clicks or 3 clicks, I think. That's one thing I would fix on that if they could. The other thing, it's more of a pro-con, because the pro is the motion detection on these work extremely well, guys, extremely well. If you're sitting down and someone walks in front of you, they come on. They work very well. And sometimes that's a con, because you don't want to be that sensitive. I know I'm not even nitpicking, I don't even know what to call it. But just be aware of it. The motion detection works really well on this. And usually it's when I'm alone I use that the most, because I'm sitting by the campfire. If I need something, I'm like, oh, I'll run my hand in front of my face, I turn it back on, and I turn it back off. It's that quick. But do not have this on your head in motion mode when you're setting your camp up, because every time you move something or put something or walk past a tree, this thing's going to come on. Like I said, I purchased this and it came 2 in a package. I'm not sure right now if they're offering 1 in a package, 1 in a package, but the 2 package now is only $15.99. And of course, a lot of the headlamps come out now with their proclaimed lumen rate. I would say that this is 1200 lumens when you have that high beam on. I've been around enough flashlights, especially the newer ones, to know when it's crap and when it's not. This one is 1200. I wish there was some kind of way we could, you know, some kind of scientific way we could tell exactly how many lumens that light is, because I would like to hold the ones that don't stand up to what they put out there. I like to hold their feet to the fire. Guys, if you know of any way that we can do that, we all need to chip in as a community to find out some of the ways we could run tests and know that things are as they say they are. So there you go, my friends. That's my impression of the LHKNL. I don't like the name, change it. The LHKNL headlamp. I like it. It's extremely light. I don't feel it on my head. Give you a little side profile and the back profile. But it is really good. I love it. My wife loves hers too. They're very light. And if you are looking for a headlamp and you want to try these out, I recommend them, guys. Really nice. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now, guys.